Well, what's up, y'all? We are now back live. Be sure that you like, share, subscribe, and tell all your friends so they can tune in live daily with God and KD. Y'all, today we are going to do a get ready with me as well as an updated story time because it is 2024 and the year is definitely starting out, with a nice little bang that I was not expecting. I was thinking about putting a bang in my head. That's one thing that I was thinking about because I'm just like, I don't feel like straightening my hair right now because I don't want to continuously straighten out my hair, but I definitely want to keep it hydrated and have a nice protective style. Y'all know I tried doing my Sade style everyday ponytail. That didn't work out. So this time we're going to try something different that I do think is going to work out. So basically I am going to use a bundle of hair. I washed this hair. This is it's from the same brand of hair that I use for my bundle that I was just like, this hair is just not the best. But I think in just wearing it like this in a ponytail, it does not work out because it needs to be wrapped around a braid. So that way I can have a braid in my hair, but it's not just an everyday, just a regular braided ponytail. It's just gonna be the braid to wrap around the bundle, so that way I have the bundles to kind of match my natural texture. Because again, it's the beginning of the year. Your girl has secured some brand ambassadors, some partnerships, some deals. Like, I'm working on some stuff, so I'm really excited. So we thank God for letting us be here. We thank God for this day. Thank God for protecting over us, watching over us, and covering us with a cloak of protection from the blood of the Lamb. Happy January 6th. Happy birthday to everybody that's born today. Y'all know the Bible verse of the day is always in the chat as well as the description. Bible verse of the day is coming from Philippians 1:6, and it does say, "And I am certain that God, who began the good work within you, will continue his work until it is finally finished on the day when Christ Jesus returns." Exactly, because God gonna continue working on us, just like we're gonna continue working on ourselves. So like I said, I want to be my best self, and just finding my everyday look is a part of me becoming my best self, because I don't always want to come on here in a bonnet. Sometimes I want to just be able to throw on a hairpiece and be able to be good to go. So that's what we're going to do. First, starting off with getting my hair together. Then once I have my hair set in place, we'll go ahead and work on the braided ponytail is how I'm thinking about it. Because, yeah, I'm ready to get up out this bonnet and go ahead and get into the story time. Anyway, so grab your trees, grab your sacks, whatever the case may be, whatever you need. So we can go ahead and get into this thing. So if you don't know, now you know that I am in my third decade of life. And with me being in my third decade of life, everyone's biggest question is, why are you not married? When are you going to get married? When are you going to have a family? Okay. Basically, yes, that is the big question, is when are you finally going to get married? And I've had this discussion of where it just seems like the time has not come for me to do so, as I have been proposed to before, and it was disastrous. It was disastrous. I was proposed to by, I have a story time on this channel that I did link in the description, of the time that I dated, child. He was a booster, a pimp. He had a secret baby on the way. It was a lot of different things that were going on, but I had known him my entire life. Like I said, we're in our third decade of life, and at this point I've known him since I was 10. So I've known him pretty much my entire life. And I talked about our relationship in that story time. So that's why I'm like, y'all can catch up on that story time. But I've said on this channel that there was a proposal. I put it on Facebook that there was a proposal, and it was disastrous, but I never really gave in depth as to what was going on with that disastrous proposal. And being that this man has now wandered his way back into my life in 2025, and that's not something that I was expecting. And I'm not even going to say wandered his way back into my life. We'll just say the fact that he even picked up a Facebook Messenger to contact me, because, excuse me, that's honestly the only way that he could contact me, which is Child, yeah, whatever. But I washed my hair with my Taraji P. Henson shampoo as well as the honey so I can have lots of moisture in my hair. And now I am putting my Taraji P. Henson leave-in conditioner on my hair. I got this in 2024. It held up all year. It's 2025, and I'm using the last little bits of it. So when I tell you this is a true ride or die leave-in conditioner, it's ride or die. Because one thing I'm not is ride or die. And I think that's what a lot of these men expect me to be. And I'm not, baby. I will leave you. And I have questions, baby. I don't ride or die. Are you crazy? No, I'm not doing that. Get somebody else to do it because it won't be me. Like it just won't be me. So, uh all right. So outside of our just, relationship being as disastrous as it was, being that we had known each other our entire lives, and he had always told me, like I was gonna be his wife, he was gonna marry me, yada yada yada. Um, okay, so let's just start off with how I should have realized that the proposal was coming, but I did not, because it was, if you listen, if you just look at the story time and how much was going on in our relationship, the secret baby that was on the way, like it was too much for me at the time, and still kind of too much now. But I don't know how this is going to unfold, which is why I'm like, y'all, let me give y'all the update, because while I thought this chapter of our life was done and over with, um it might not be. It just might not be, because while I leave people, people don't leave me. So I remember one day we were just chilling at his house, and um I was laying in a bed and we were watching a movie. Had my snacks, I'm looking at the big screen in his room. I'm laid out, got my snack at so I'm feeling real good. And I'm looking at my mirror so I can get this part. Oh, because like I said, okay, so as far as the hair, even though the Sade braid did not work, I am going to split my hair into half, so that way I can keep the back half brushed back, and then the front half I'll be able to have different parts, kind of like how I section my hair off when I am going to straighten it. But instead of straighten it, I'll just be able to have like a middle part, a side part, if I want it all the way slick back, just having versatile parts without having to manipulate my hair too much is pretty much what I'm setting this style up for. So, yeah, I'm, chilling at his house. I'm in the room, in the bed with my snacks, watching a movie. And he asked me, he was like, if I proposed to you with a ring pop, would you marry me? And I was like, baby, you don't even have to give me a ring. Like, just ask. Okay. Like, even though, like I said, the relationship, okay, so wait, this happened early on in the relationship. So yeah, I definitely didn't see the proposal coming, because that happened like extremely early on. If you look at the story time, when I say in the story time, I went to his house after the club, because I ended up rewatching the story time too, just to kind of see how much I did tell y'all. But just in the story time of me running to him at the club, and then going to his house with my cousin after the club, going back to my house to get my car after my cousin was like, "Girl, I'm ready to go." Um, I would say maybe like 2 weeks. I would say maybe it was like 2 weeks after that, where he was like, "If I propose to you with a ring pop, what would you say?" And like I said, I was just like, "You don't even have to have a ring. Like, I've known you my whole life. I can, like, I'm over here at this point. The house is right on brand with my ghetto fairy tale. So I'm just like, we can have our little hood rich relationship." I'm mad I can't see, cause baby, the light need to, cause the light. Okay, uh, it's stressing me out, and this is why the story time was gonna take a minute, because oh my god, I gotta calm down because I'm getting hot and bothered, cause I can't see where the part is in the least bit to know what's going on. But either way, So yeah, he asked me that, but I realize now that he asked me that because he definitely had every intention on. Honestly, if you look at the original story time, initially planned to trap me. Like that was a part of the whole not telling me about the baby thing. That's why the whole story time is a secret baby on the way. Like he was trying to trap me. Okay, just like he told me the other day when he came over to like update me on his life and the woman that he married and how disastrous it is because I told him that it would be. I told him she was who I said she was, and he's just now realizing it all these years later. Because y'all know I'm a visionary, okay? About my life, about others, about whatever the case may be. Like God tells me, I tell other people, even myself. Because we even had just discovered the other day, I know I don't be listening all the time, but I'm getting much better at it. So I'm always in the know because God wants me to know. Just put it like that. So yeah, he was just telling me that it just is what it is. I was going somewhere else with that, but y'all, I done totally forgot because I'm also trying to keep this here together. Yeah, having to do a story time plus a get ready with me is a lot. I'm not certain how people do this, but I'm trying my best, y'all. That's what I could definitely tell y'all. I'm trying to multitask in the best way possible because I cannot find this part, and if I can't find it, I gotta figure out what I can do to get some more space because the light is not okay. Hold on, maybe the light is gonna have to come over here real quick. Okay, all right. Oh yes, much better because now I can see the actual part. Okay, boom. So yeah, essentially he was always trying to trap me. Okay, so y'all, the update on, oh God, I need to tell y'all how the proposal happened, to tell y'all why the proposal happened because I'm just now finding out why the proposal ever happened in the first place. So, okay, so again, he asked me, if he gave me a ring pop, would I marry him with a ring pop? I'm telling him I don't even need a ring pop for us to get married. I just really need him to pop the question and let us be married, is essentially what I'm telling man. So, one day after our very tumultuous relationship, because like I said, you can go back and look at the story time and just see how much, like I said, with the secret baby on the way, and then just the whole pimp thing and the whole booster thing, and like he just was not living right enough to be my husband, just to be so serious. It's like, yes, I've known you since we were kids, yes, I love you, I appreciate the fact that you love me, but like he was not, again, living right enough. Even though he was a preacher's kid, even though he had money, whatever the case may be, he was not living right enough to be my husband. So one day I'm at his house and our relationship is essentially, in my mind, ending. So I really didn't see the proposal coming because he must have known. I get, again, yeah, because I was at this point over, we were breaking up, trying to get together, but again, I was trying to accept the fact, oh yeah, because after I found out about the secret baby, the baby ended up being born. At this point we weren't together, and then one day he calls me and he's just like, I just want to see you, just come see me. I just want to, let's just have lunch, let's just have what I was thinking was going to be a day between the two of us. But when I hop out the car, the first thing that he did was hand me the new baby that had been born, and literally just turned around and expected me to follow him, because that's just the type of person that he is. He really expected me, since I came over, to assume the responsibility of being a stepmother to this new baby that was a secret to me, which I found out from his first son or first child that had already, been on this earth. Again, that's how this baby was so much of a secret. I had to find out from the child. But so yeah, at that point I was just like, this is just wild to me. Like, this man is really just, like, he's the dad. I'm not a parent. This is the second child. I'm like, I don't really care for, I love the first child. Don't care for the first mama. because in my relationship, like I said, this man had a lot of money. He was a preacher's kid. So for him, he's always going to take care of each and every person that he encounters, to the point where I call him Father Abraham, because he has many sons and many sons have Father Abraham. Like, he's going to try to do for everyone, even if they don't do for him, even if they do wrong by him. He doesn't care what the case is. Like, and that's something that's bothersome to me, because I'm like, you let people take advantage of you and you still give to them, but when we get to a certain part in our relationship, you want to start turning on your pimp ways with me, and I'm supposed to be the person that you love. No, you need to use them pimp ways with them people out there. So that was just another, issue that I was having in our relationship. So in my mind, again, the relationship is ending. So after the daughter is born, which was the secret baby, because he had, like, AJ was probably like 5 when the secret baby was. AJ was, yeah, probably like 5 or 6, probably, yeah, probably like kindergarten, first grade. He a December baby, he a late baby, so I think he was, yeah, 5, 6 when the secret baby was born. So it's the two of them, and I'm trying to come to terms with the fact that there are now 2 children in the picture, 2 mothers in the picture. And I'm like, the first one get on my nerves, because, okay, he pays everybody bills. The first mama, the second mama, his bills, mine if I put them on them. Child, he's gonna get the bills paid. That's just who he is. But the mothers of his children, like, they don't have a boundary with that. Like, they don't, like, I don't know the best way to describe it. For me, it's too comfortable. It's just like, just be appreciative of the fact that you looked up to get a man that's gonna take care of you regardless. But it's too flirtatious. Put it like that. It still be giving, ooh, baby daddy, ooh, baby, like, girl, because this supposed to be my husband, my boyfriend, whatever the case may be, and y'all just a little too friendly for my liking. It was just as simple as that. So that's why I'm like, the second, and now it's the second baby mama who gets to feel this same sort of pleasure from my man, that not only, his mama, his cousins, if they females, random friends, baby mamas, whoever needs assistance gets it. Like I said, me, whatever the case may be. So, um, it just wasn't something. Hold on, y'all, cause I gotta. Okay, yeah, here it is. Here's the gel. Ooh, that's what I'm trying to find. Oh yeah. Okay, so yeah, it's no boundary between baby mama and girlfriend for me. So that was something that was difficult for me to deal with in our relationship. Just as simple as that. Okay, we're gonna use the Miss Jessie's as our gel. So I guess at some point I made the ultimatum, like, all right, we can try to figure out where this relationship is going, but you kind of have to separate, me being your girl from you being a father, which I know, how can I ask somebody to make this ultimatum? But I was in my child, I'm like mid to late 20s at this point. I'm still, wrapped up in my own world of not having kids and whatever the case may be. So I'm still, thinking, I've known him longer than these girls. I knew him first. I can't believe, he's just so, I don't want to call it sloppy. I don't want to call it careless. I don't want to call it reckless, because these are these men. I mean, that's this man, children, whatever the case may be. But I just know that I was just like, me not having kids, I intended for the person that I end up with to not have kids, but seeing as how the person that I was certain that I would end up with just ended up having kids, it was like, what do I do at this point? So I'm just trying to find some normalcy and comfortability in my relationship, as well as him being, not only a father to one child and one mother, but now a second child and another mother. This is not the hair tie that I wanted, but at least it is one. So I guess I'm gonna have to take it. So again, somehow I ended up back over there, and I'm just like, we're going to try to work on our relationship. So I'm over there, and things just start getting weird. Um he's acting very, I don't want to say fidgety, and okay, because yeah, this was the hair tied. It's the same thing, I guess. I'm like, I don't want to say he's acting fidgety, but I really can't. Like, okay, so he's just doing a lot. Like, he's going from one room to the next, and like I'm in the room chilling, watching the movies, eating my snacks, because he gonna always keep me fed, like he do. So I'm, doing our normal thing. The kids are the kids, I don't know where the kids were at this point, because I won't even say they was with their mama. Maybe AJ, maybe they were with their mamas at this time, because I know sometimes the kids will hang out with the cousins. And that's one thing that I love about his family. Like, the cousins that have kids around the same age, like, they are hangout family, which is why he takes care of his family, because that's just who these people are. So kids might have been with their parents at this, their other parent at this time, the mamas, or with the cousins, whatever the case may be. So something happened to the point where I started arguing with him. I don't know what we were arguing about. Maybe I caught him in something. Maybe some pieces weren't coming together. Maybe the math was off, and something just kind of, just like, we were arguing to the point where I'm like, to the point where it got physical. Like, I'm, I'm getting active with this man, and if you know, like, me, then yeah, I gets active. So I'm getting active with the man because I'm in my feelings about something. The next thing I know, he pulls out a ring. He drops to his knees, and he's just like professing his love to me. And then he just asked me, like, will you marry me? And I was like, no, no. Like, I said no, and then I just ended up running out of the room. Like, I'm, like I said, in the master bedroom, in his room, watching my movies as I typically do. And I have to run out through a living room of people, because I'm realizing that the reason why he's doing so much and he's in and out of the rooms is he's letting people in the house as he's making this proposal to me. So that way, after he proposes to me and he now has a fiance or whatever the case may be, his family is there so that they can welcome me into the family as not just a girlfriend, but at this point, his future wife, his fiance, because, like, even his younger brother is married. Like, he comes, like I said, he's a preacher's kid, so he comes from, a marriage oriented lifestyle, whatever the case may be. But just even the fact that his family was there, like, I didn't know this at the time, but that's more of the reason why I said no, because I'm just like, bro, not you made it a point to have your family there. Like, boy, you couldn't even call my cousins. You couldn't even call my cousin that you met me with that night, my homegirls, like, somebody, so my people could be there too. Like, it was just always about him, his family. Like, it was just like certain things like that. Like, even the whole trying to trap me thing, it was just certain things about him that I just felt like was very selfish, and that being one of them. So one thing that I did notice is when I look at the ring, he did put a lot of thought into the ring, which I can appreciate, because, like I said, he asked me, like, if he proposed to me with a ring pop, would I say yeah? And I was like, you don't even need a ring pop, like, just ask. But with him knowing me and just being a thoughtful, gentle man when he wants to be, when he wants to get what he wants, put it like that, because he's Scorpio. Mm-hmm. So yeah, when he wants to get what he wants, he knows what to do. So one thing that I did notice about the ring is, I wouldn't have expected to have that ring, but it was honestly everything that I would have wanted in a ring for it to be me. Like, he knows that I love gold bands, so it was a gold band. He knows that I don't like diamonds. Like, I don't care for diamonds, if y'all know. Like, I even have a gemstone collection. I love all the gemstones. I do not discriminate, and I don't think that diamonds are the best. My birthstone is a peridot, baby. Diamond is what, April? And I wasn't born in April. So I love all the stones. I do not discriminate. But it was a gold band, and it just had like all the stones in the ring. And it was beautiful. I'm not gonna lie. And I was just like, wow. Like, it was just like a cluster of like a whole bunch of different gems on a gold band. And I was like, okay, this is raw. You raw for that. And while I do want to have this experience, I'm grateful for it. It was just like, no. So again, I had to say no, and I'm in tears at this point because we already arguing, and then you just think that proposing to me is just going to change things. So again, I have to run out. His grandma there, auntie there, cousins there, everybody there, like, to the point, y'all. Okay, so because after I say no and I'm running out, he's running after me to the point where he done jumped on my hood. We riding down the street with him on my hood to the point where I'm like, yo, I have to stop and get this man off of my hood because he live in the hood, just to be honest. I mean, like I said, he was very hood rich, but he live in the hood. So it's just like, bro, cops is anywhere lurking around the corner. I got to get this man off this hood because, first of all, at this point in time, I'm almost certain I was having some issue with my car. He was trying to take care of it, whether it was like my tag wasn't, whether it was tag insurance, something. I was having a little issue with it. Yeah, like, he was just like, let me take care of it, let me take care of it, and I just would not let him take care of it because I be scared for people to do things for me to literally be held hostage to them, or for them to like hold it over my head, whatever the case may be, for somebody to be like, well, I helped you, XYZ. So it just wasn't something that I was willing to let him do at that point in time. So again, I'm like, girl, your is not together. Get this man off your car. Like, whatever you gotta do, because at this point you just need to go back to your mama house. Oh, also because at this point, child, y'all know I'm always on the ins and out, ups, downs, whatever the case may be with my parental unit. So at this point, I was pretty much like living over his house, just to be honest. Like, he, I will say, was dead. It's like definitely taking care of me. Like, that's why he was just like, let me take care of the car. Oh, but yeah, I didn't want him to also feel like, entitled to my car. Like, he could take it when he wants to, because I had already been in a situation where I let a dude like have too much access to my car to the point where I would wake up and my car would be gone, child. So I never wanted to make that mistake again. I haven't even given y'all a story time on that, just because I think I'm healed from that one. So I think it's time that we can go ahead and tell that one. But like I said, y'all got this one first, because this one decided to rear his self into 2025. So I'm like, yeah, let's go ahead and do the update as is. So, because I'm like, where was I at in the story? Because all I'm thinking about now is how my hair is finally coming together. Okay, because like I said, I know he was on this god doggone hood. After he was on the god doggone hood. Oh, okay. So yeah. At this point, yeah, we just Oh, okay. I was telling y'all how, yeah, basically at this point, I was essentially, yeah, living with him at this point in time. Like, child, his casa, su casa. Child, whatever the case may be, it was just like whatever he had, I definitely had access to, because the child, even the way he introduced me to his oldest son was just like, okay, this your stepmama. Like, I was, child, in his mind, his wife, like, I was going nowhere. Like I said, especially after I had ended up, essentially, child, yeah, just staying there. That's what it was like. Even though, like, I didn't have clothes or anything over there, I was over there all the time. Like, I would pack a bag and I would be over there for like 2 weeks at a time. I would go home like every 2 weeks just to like wash my clothes and get new ones. Like at this point, honestly, I was just waiting to be married. Now that I think about it, at this point, like for me, I knew that was going to be it. Like I was just like, we've known each other my whole life. Like, why would we not be married? So at this point, yeah, I'm literally just waiting on, which is crazy because I said no, but like I said, I was waiting to be, because now that I think about it, I'm like, what made me say no? Even though we were going through what we were going through, because I'm like, I could have said yes and we could have just like worked on it and been engaged. But for whatever reason, I was just like, no. But I'm like, which is crazy because I was waiting for this man to marry me. Hindsight is crazy looking back at things because, yeah, that's wild. That is, because I'm like, if I would, no. Because if I would have said yes, he wouldn't be the man God needed him to be. I would have been giving him too many passes. It wouldn't have been beneficial for his manhood and maybe not even my womanhood. So that's why God did not let that go through as either one of us intended. Now that I can think about it for what it is. Because I'm just thinking. Okay, so when he ended up coming here the other day, he ended up telling me, just what's going on and how he's just realizing that, his wife is an opportunist. She's with him for his money. He's basically in a loveless marriage. Everything that he inherited from his family, he ended up losing. And that's when he could really see her for who she was, because I was there prior to his inheritance. I've just always known him for, who he is. Like, I knew the inheritance was coming. And I knew I wanted to be a part of it. I ain't gonna lie. I feel her. I knew I wanted to be a part of it, but it wasn't enough for me to even say yes to no marriage. It wasn't because I knew who he was. Like even with him losing the money or the money, the incident with his family child, because yeah, he was raised by his grandparents, which is just what it was. But the grandparents' kids, have always been jealous. So everything that he inherited, they essentially took. Because he was raised by his grandfather, they are still legally his kids and everything. And although it was willed to him, his grandmother still alive, so she still gets to say so. It's so many other people before him that got to say so, that were not okay with what his grandfather wanted for him, whatever the case may be. Okay, so I'm just trying to make sure my hair is flat. My hair is flat. Yes, it is. We got a little braid in the back. I'm trying to decide if I want another ponytail holder. I kind of think I do, but I'm not certain. But I know I'm ready to go ahead and get on with the braid. So I'm like, let me go ahead and grab this out of the pack, because it is, excuse me, quite noisy. Alright, so it is a 3-pack. It says that it's pre-stretched hair. So I'm just going to take a pack because this is just what we'll be braiding. Like I said, it says that it's pre-stretched hair. So now I have 2 left. And this was like $5. But one pack of braiding hair is like 99 cents at the store. Maybe like $1.99 at this point. Like it is 20, 25 at this point. But yeah. Okay. So We have this. I'm going to hook my ponytail holder around the rubber band, so that way I have the security, and this is what I will be wrapping around my hair when I actually put the ponytail on. So basically, we're making our own ponytail. Shoot, simply put. And now we're just going to braid this so that way we can put our bundles on this. Now, if you're a real one like me, you're going to put this mug on your toe because it's just going on your head. And that way you could hold this braid, hold this hair while you braid. Okay. So I'm just going to brush it out a bit so I can brush it all together and then braid it up so we can start, like I said, gluing the track. You can sew it on, but either way, I'm attaching it on. I'm like, child, I don't know how much hair glue costs at this point. $1.99, $2.99, whatever the case may be. Some of it still might be 99¢. But yeah, whether you want to sew it on or glue it on, whatever the case may be. I don't care if you hot glue it on. I don't care what you do. But we just going to attach it to this braid. Okay. All right. So, yeah, again, he's just in his feelings because so what he told me that I did not know about the proposal is the second mother, not the first one, the second mother gave him an ultimatum that he was either going to be with her or he was never going to see his kids again. Now, this is what he's telling me. I don't know if this is the case, but this is the story that he's telling me. Because I didn't have men lie to me before about heart murmurs, okay, about health issues. So do I believe they would lie about a child? Yes. I believe they'll lie about anything that they open their mouth up about. So this is just a story that he's telling me of, yeah, she told him if they weren't going to be together, then she was never going to let him see his kids again. Because, again, he comes from, he's a family-oriented person. Like I said, he's Father Abraham. Many sons have Father Abraham. He loves being a father. That is his pride and joy. He's a man. He's a man that comes from a man of long lineage and family, faith, values, family lineage. That's bottom line, all right? That's just his world. That's what he knows. That's what he comes from. So he was trying to propose to me so that way he would already be married and she would just have to deal with it at that point. Because what can you say about him being married? It's like either you're going to try to hold the kids and he's going to fight you because he's married, or he's going to get married and you're going to actually cooperate and let that man see his kids. So with the proposal, him proposing to me and me declining, that left him in a vulnerable state of this ultimatum of I have to be with her or I can never see my kids. The woman that I want to be with, that I have proposed to, has declined. What do I do? Because at the same time, he is a man, like I said, a family lineage, of faith, of values, wants to be married. And he's just like, I'm already a father. I'm not getting older. Like, he wants to be a father. Rightfully so. I definitely understand. But me being me being Kadria, and me believing that my world revolves around me and that this man was going to wait for me until I decided that I was ready to be a wife. That's just what I believed in my world until one day he had to tell me, like, he was married to her. And I was just like, what? Like, at this point in time, I'm just now finding about the ultimatum. I found out about the marriage maybe during the pandemic, maybe around that time. So yeah, that sound about right. That sound about right, yeah. So I'm just like, wow, like you really, married her. But I told him, in a certain sense, I was just like, I knew that he was going to marry her because, like, first of all, just the fact that he even got her pregnant, I'm like, he's older than me. She's younger than us. She's going to go for a lot of the BS that I'm just not willing to go for. And that's just the fact of the matter. That's why even she got married to this man, knowing that the truth of the matter is that he loves me. Now, y'all, I'm finna try something stupid and I'm finna try to burn this. Lord, protect me. Okay. Because I'm like, yeah, I'm just trying to seal the ends without having to dip it in water. Okay. All right. So, hopefully that stays. All right. So, boom. Now we got the braid. And that's what I said. At this point, I'm going to take the bundle, wrap from the bottom up. So let me actually I'm going to take the back of this hair packaging so that way I could roll. I'm going to roll the hair. I'm going to roll the braid into the hair is what I'm thinking. Let me see how. Let me just think about what I'm trying to do before I get back to the story, because I'm like, yeah. Yeah. So, and maybe I don't even have to start right there because the hair is long. So, boom. I'm going to start because I don't want to start at the tail where I burnt it at. So, I'm going to start like right here because the hair is long enough in thickness to cover that piece regardless. And then the more hair that falls down over it, you really won't be able to see it. So, yeah, I'm going to start there and then twist and wrap my way up. So let me find my hair glue. Because I really thought I had all the supplies, Lord Jesus. Okay, boom, here it is. All right, so there we go. Hold on, y'all, because I'm really trying to get my little my hair station set up over here. Y'all know I'm a one-woman revolution, child. Okay, because I'm like, let me make sure that the hair is all facing the same way. There we go. Okay. Boom. Okay. So yeah. So he ended up marrying her out of desperation. She ended up marrying him out of child child intimidation. I'm like, I don't even know what else to call it because I'm just like, yeah, child. He got bamboozled into that situation, but that's what he get because I tried to tell him. But don't nobody want to believe me when I tell them. Everybody just be thinking I'm hating, and I don't know what I'm talking about, but I'm just like, bro, I love you. I got your back. Ain't nobody gonna have your back like I do. And I stand on that. I mean that. And that's why I love taking my love away from people, because I'm just like, I know what I want for you is the best, especially when I'm dealing with someone like him that I know has, money. And that's essentially what women like who he looks for, what they looking for is the money. Okay? It's as simple as that. It's what they looking for. It's an influx of money. He got it. And he'll give it to you. All you gotta do is ask. All you got to do is ask. Now, I'm feeling like I should have added some heat to this. I don't know, because I'm like, maybe it is working. Maybe it is working. But I'm just tired of having to press this glue down. I forgot that is a thing about hair glue. It is a press and hold situation. Because I got to think. I'm like, oh, it's 2:22, 1 o'clock, y'all. Say a prayer, make a wish. Okay. Because that was good. Because I'm really trying to think. I'm like, what else happened? Because this was so long ago. Like, I be thinking people have moved on with life. That's why I'm like, I cannot believe this man even still thinks about me, as he says. Like, and then he was even asking me, like, he was just like, if I divorce her right now, like, will we be together? Like, still trying to be together. And I'm just like, I don't want to say yeah. Like, because nah, don't go and divorce her and think that you finna be with me, because I still feel like we still gonna have some of the same issues, bro. Like, I just don't think that us being together would be, I don't know. Because now I'm starting to think that it's me. Because I'm like, at this point, I've been proposed to. I've declined a proposal. The person that proposed to me is like, I'm still in love with you. I've married someone else because I wanted to be married. And this is not what I want because I want you. And I'm just like, I know I'm child. He a player. I'm the real pimp, because I let everybody know, like, I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you. What? That's my boo. I love you. What? Like, I've been this way since I've been this way. Like, I'm not finna sit here and play no games with you. Okay, so excuse me, because I'm like, my hair at the bottom coming up already, and that's not good. Cause at this point, as I said, I feel like I should have put some god dog on. Cause I don't feel like having to get a blow dryer and do this the 90s way. I'm like, I really just thought that I could glue this onto a braid and it would cooperate. Don't ask me why I thought that, but that's just what I thought. Cause child, I'm like, ugh. I don't feel like having a fight with this hair. I'm like, so far it was, yeah. Okay, so the glue method not working, not working for your girl, and that's kind of sad because hold on. All right, at least we got our hair slicked back, but I'm just like, I can't believe the glue method did not come through for me like I expected it to. Because I do not have a needle and thread. And at this point, I'm really shocked. Because there's no glue on this braid. Which means it's not sticking. And I don't like that. You know what I'm about to do? Try it again. Because what is going on? It's me trying to press it back on there. Because I know this glue still tacky enough to be stuck on. Okay, so look. Maybe I could twist, pull, and hold. Maybe that's what I need to do. We're going to do a twist, pull, and hold method because, oh, baby, I know this going to cooperate. Got to. Got to. Okay, now let's try to press it on there. Because honestly, I need some heat, but I don't feel like having to blow dry every section. Like, that's just not what I'm willing to do. So maybe I could just hold, stretch, hold, pull, and press. And it seems like I'm having better luck with that method. Yeah, because I'm like, yeah, yeah, okay. Because I'm just like, baby, what you want me to put some Gorilla Glue on it or something? Because I could do that. I could definitely do that. So yeah, I just bring y'all my story times because I'm just like, y'all, please be very selective, like, especially as a woman, be very selective as to who you're being with, like, especially when you know a man, because there have been plenty men that I have said, like, bro, it ain't gonna work out with me. Like, you know I'm not the one you need. You know you need to go be with your baby mama, your ex, whoever is gonna accept the weak individual of a man that you are being, because you're not being your best self. You don't want to be your best self, and you don't want to listen to me. So go be with somebody that's gonna allow you to be on your BS. And then when people realize, like, no, I don't want to be on my BS, I want to be my BEST, then they come running back to me. And I'm just like, no. Remember when you told me I was trying to be your mama? Remember that's what you called the Debookie? Trying to be your mama? Baby, nah, you just got mother wounds. Which I could relate to. I get it. I can call it like I see it. That's exactly why I can call it like I see it. Pull and stretch method seems to be working out better. Better. Okay. So let me take this, press the glue into the braid. So I'm like, press and hold. Because yeah, like I said, that girl knew, she knew that he was with me when she told him that there was a possibility that he was a dad. I'm almost certain that girl told him she was pregnant, but he says that she called like, I'm pregnant and it might be yours. Mind you, I can't believe that this girl was doing him and everybody else in the city, because he was a pimp and he was just looking for love. That's what I'm saying. Because I ain't gonna say he was out here doing everybody, but I'm gonna say he was definitely out here looking for love. So when he found me, he was just like, you are the love that I have always wanted, and let's make it last forever. And I was with it up until, like I said, I saw what I needed to see, and it was just like, babe, like, for me, this is a little beneath me, so I can't do this. And here we are, like, years later, and he's just like, I'm married. I love you. Like, and I always think about it. I'm like, I know him so much. I'm like, he's the type of dude that's like, if he could have me and all his baby mamas, that would make his world go round. Like, that would be the best thing on the planet for him. And I hate to say all his baby mamas because it's only two. But if he could have me and his two baby mamas and all of us just like all live in one big happy bubble together, that would be his ideal world. But for me, that's not my ideal world. And that's just the fact of the matter. That is not my ideal world. Cause I'm even thinking about it. I'm like, even if I were, yeah, I couldn't even see myself like dealing with him now. Because I'm like, it would just be, I can I have I can't say I have never seen myself marrying him. It's just like after I've seen what I need to see, it's just like I just don't see myself. Not anytime soon. Like, nah, bro. No. No, 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 no. 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 Maybe at like 35. Because even with my whole surgeries and, you know, my I can appreciate the fact that he has children because of my surgical procedures and the fact that my having to have children is going to cost us, at least $50,000 in my mind, that minimal. But the one thing that he asked me, he was just like, how much is it going to cost? Like, if that's, dang, I'm mad that light died. Okay, hold on. Let me turn on this one. Because I was not expecting that light to die. And my other one is up front. So, my bad, y'all. Because I'm like, yeah, it's up front. I'm like, normally my batteries last for an hour, baby. It's been an hour. It's definitely been an hour. And I'm looking around for another battery. I'm like, nah, they all up front. And I'm about halfway through with this ponytail, so I'm just trying to go ahead and knock it out. Oh, so yeah, let me show y'all where I'm at with the ponytail this far. Okay, because I'm like, yeah, I'm over here pulling, squeezing, tugging, hugging. This is what the ponytail is looking like, so that's why I'm like, when it's on my hair, it's going to be cute. You can't see the braid, and that's why I'm like, we're going to add the rest to it, so that way it does not get as bulky and it hangs down versus bulking up and just being wrapped around. It's wrapped up. So yeah. It's a lot more natural looking because even with this hair, it's not virgin hair, which I realize it's human hair. So it's a little cheap. I'll tell you, I'm just being honest with you. It's a little cheap. It's a little different than what I thought it was going to be, than what I thought I was getting. I realize now because I thought it was virgin hair, but I'm realizing now there is definitely a difference between virgin and human hair. I wore human hair growing up as a kid before virgin hair, and these people got me thinking that it was virgin hair, baby. It's human hair, but we make it work. We make it work. So yeah, y'all tell me because I'm like, has anyone ever been in this situation to where like someone that you loved or thought that you would spend the rest of your life with married someone else, but they knew that they were still in love with you? How did the situation like unfold? Because I'm like, what do y'all think I should do? Because part of me is just like, well, I'm not married. He was my boyfriend before he was her husband. He was supposed to be getting his mind right, not going to be out here, marrying people, marrying the mother of his child. Well, I guess he was supposed to do that because them kids was supposed to be born in wedlock. He was supposed to at least marry one of the two mothers of his children. So I can appreciate him for doing that. But like I said, I'm like, now he's just like, that is not a decision that I should have made. But like for him, he's just like, I'm not gonna leave her to be by myself. He is hell bent, like he said, I tried to marry you because I'm a Scorpio. That's in his mind. He's like, girl, I'm a Scorpio. I'm gonna be married. He like, I'm a Scorpio. I look good. I got money. I'm gonna be married. If you don't want to marry me, he like, I got two baby mamas that would love to marry me because you don't want to marry me. But it's just like, I don't want to be married right now. But the crazy part is, I'm like, in all honesty, if I would have said yes the first time, would my life have been better, different, whatever the case may be? Absolutely. I would be in a completely different space. It would be different. I can't say that. I can't say that. I know with him, I definitely feel the love. I felt the love from him since I was a kid, okay? We're in our third decade of life now, and he's just like I said, even if he got to find me on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, he's going to come find me. He is looking for me with the flashlight. Honey, when these lights cut off, when the battery went dead, he like, baby, I got you. I got you. Like, he's shining the light on me. Like, that is like, even he's just like, he even brought that up the other day. He was like, I helped you with your channel. He's like, I helped you with your pictures. I do whatever you need me to do. Like, he is that type of dude. Like, especially like in 2017 when I first started doing my YouTube channel, getting my brand partnerships. And like I said, I wanted to go back into my 2017 portal, and I'm definitely there as far as my YouTube channel, as far as my brand partnerships. Like I said, we got stuff coming up now. That's why I'm trying to get this ponytail together. Like, I'm doing in my life what I've expected of myself. Um, and a lot of people, a lot of other people are noticing that as well. And they're just like, she's moving and shaking like we always knew she would. And she was right about her life, about my life, about life in general. Like, people always told me, I take life too seriously. To a certain extent, I do. But it's just like, bro, like, to a certain extent, like, you cannot play. Like, it's certain things I'm just not willing to play with about my life in particular. Having kids and marriage is one of them. One of the things that I'm not willing to play about in my life is certain things that I'm not willing to do just because that is what society is doing, whatever the case may be. Like, I'm not willing to just, do it just because that's a societal norm. Because I'm like, even with him, because I'm like, child, at this point, I'm gonna have to start rolling this extra high. Because I'm like, I probably started too low. Because part of this, I'm gonna need to keep. Oops, hold on, let me see what I could do. Because I'm like, part of this is going to need to be left out for my closing this. Okay. Because I'm like, okay. So I'm always doing something, and I started too low. Luckily, I do have another bundle, but yeah. Cause I probably should have started in the middle. I don't know why I thought this. Oh, you know what? I'm like, but these tracks are 2 tracks that are split open, so maybe I can just, since like I said I was gonna start at the middle anyway, can I take one up and then let the other one? Nah, girl, it ain't gonna work like that. Just, it's okay. Mistakes happen. You're not perfect. You're not perfect, and that's okay. It's A-okay, baby. Oh my goodness. Because your child, at this point, I'm just sitting here thinking, because I'm like, child, I don't know what we about to do. Because I'm like, even like his first child misses me. Like, he just like, yeah, my son asks about you all the time. He want to know where you at. He want to know where his stepmama at. And I'm like, boy, you got a whole nother wife. Like, you have a whole other wife. You have a whole other wife. But when he introduced his son to me, he told his son, he's like, this your stepmama. Like, day one. Day one. When I met the baby hopped in the car, picked him up from the car swap with his mama. He said, he's called his son name, Junior, this your stepmama. He said, hey. I'm like, hey, little chocolate baby, you so cute. I said, if I had a son, I want him to look just like you. Nah, for real. Even his daughters, I'm like, ugh. Like, they look like they could be my kids. They so cute. Not, I don't even want to say it like that, but it's just like, they look like I could have given birth to them, or they look like what I would want my kids to look like if I had kids with him. Put it like that. That's what I can say for the fact of the matter. I mean, their hair is beautiful, the skin is beautiful, the face is beautiful. I mean, the kid is beautiful. The man can make a beautiful child. Which I wasn't, like, I've known him since we were kids. And like I said in my story time, growing up, he was fat. So I did not expect for him to make such cute kids as he does. Cause I'm like, okay, your genetics know how to do a little something, something. I can tell you that. Oh yeah, I definitely did not have enough hair. And look, oh yeah, I definitely did not have enough hair. Like it started off so good. It always started off so good. And I'm like, this how much hair I got left, which is not enough for this. Even though I'm really trying to make it work. When I tell you I'm trying, feel like Teddy off ATL, because I'm trying. I'm really just trying to get to the top. And I don't think it's gonna happen. But that ain't gonna stop me from trying. And I know that's what that man trying to say. He like, please don't let that stop you from trying with me. Please don't let me be married stop you from trying with me. Cause yeah, I'm like, I just don't think that we should be married. I feel like that part of our life with us, like going through the proposal and the proposal not happening, I feel like is exactly what it was supposed to be with us. Like I feel like I said, that's just what it was supposed to be. Like, cause I'm just like, because I'm just trying to think about what would be the worst thing about me being married to him. Well, honestly, back then it was his lifestyle. Cause like I said, I was dating. Like it was just too much. He was a booster. He was a pimp. He had secret babies on the way. It was just too much. Because the only thing that I would say that I would be missing out on is love for certain. Definitely love. But I don't know if it's enough for me to go back to the relationship. Is it enough for me to accept gifts, spend time, you know? But that's all. But then I'm gonna be like, yo, you gotta do this with somebody's husband, like with somebody's husband. Okay, y'all, cause I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do because I'm so mad. I could put another bundle on it, but that's not what I want to do. Cause see, yeah, I just wanted to be able to, right, fall just like that, and it'll be just fine. Cause I gotta figure out how. I'm so mad. Cause I'm like, I got all of this that needs to be attached. Okay, so now hold on. I'm like, since I done made it this far, nah. Cause I was trying to see if I could just start. Yeah, I'm gonna have to keep going up. But again, I still need a piece to wrap around. But I feel like I should be able to figure out something to do with this little ponytail because I'm like, it's literally giving exactly what I need. Minus the fact that I started too low. Because I'm not a beautician. But I just need my little everyday hairstyle. Because honestly, that means I might just put the ponytail on. Put the ponytail on. And then clip it up. And let the rest hang like this. But that's not what I want. Because I definitely just want to be able to attach. Oh, wait. Hold on. Because I'm like, now what if I just attach my hair into one of these spaces right here? But I'm like, then what do I do with this? I'm like, is this cute wrapped around? Is this cute as the piece that attaches my hair? Not really. Not really in the least bit. Yeah, no, not really. Not like that. It just needs to be a regular ponytail. And I'm like, as soon as I got the bottom on there, the top. See, this is literally what happens in my life, and this is why I be over things. Cause I'm like, we are so close. And it's like a really nice length too. Like this swanging. It's so cute. So cute. Even though this hair is basura. Yeah. That's why I'm like, see, it's not as puffy because it's actually. But I have to figure out how to attach this in the manner in which I have of hair. Cause y'all, I thought it was supposed to be a get ready with me story time. Cause I'm like, at this point, that is pretty much the story. Like that's a story. He proposed. I declined. Yeah, just like I said in the title. He married his baby mama. But in 2025, the man is still in love with me. The boy is mine, the boy is mine, the boy is mine. Simple as that. Because when I tell you, I really got to figure out how this ponytail finna attach. Because what the frick show? How do I not have enough? Well, I know how I don't have enough hair, but. Ugh. Because I'm like, I can't even. Yeah. I'm literally out of hair. Literally out of hair. That is so bogus that I just need this much more hair. Yeah, you can't even see the end of the braid, which is really good. Every piece literally fell. I just don't have enough hair on my braid to make this work. I'm gonna have to figure out something. Cause I'm from around the way. I'm leaving here with something. You know? I gotta I really gotta figure something out. Because I'm like, we are too close to not be able to succeed. Mm. I don't think I'm thinking to see if I would have married that man, he would have made sure I had all the bundles I needed in the world. Why am I like this? But that's the honest to God truth. That's the honest to God truth. He live when I wear my little ponytails, baby. Me too. That's why I'm trying to get my little ponytail. Well, not that's why I'm trying to get my ponytail together. But I'm just saying this is one of my easiest and favorite hairstyles to date. I love me this little ponytail. All right, y'all. But I'm about to wrap up this live because I'm finna have to figure out what I'm about to do with this ponytail. I go grab my other lights and stuff. So, yeah, let's go ahead and say our Course in Miracles, not only because we believe in it, but because we know that it works. And we know that our deepest fear is not that we are inadequate. Our deepest fear is that we are powerful beyond measure. It is our light, not our darkness, that most frightens us as we ask ourselves, who am I to be brilliant, gorgeous, talented, fabulous? Who are you not to be? You are a child of God. Your playing small does not serve the world. There is nothing enlightening about shrinking so that others won't feel insecure around you, as we are all meant to shine as God's children do. We are born to make manifest the glory of God within us, and it's not just in some of us, it's in each and every one of us. And as we let our own light shine, we unconsciously give others permission to do the same. And as we are liberated from our own fears, our presence automatically liberates others. And with that being said, yeah, y'all, I definitely got to go because I definitely messed this up. Because I'm like, what? Now it's just really looking all types of what in the What in the what was we thinking? Again, started off great until we ran out of hair. And that's when I got to figure out what I'm about to do with this that I did not get to complete. Again, I just might call that man. No, I'm totally kidding. I'm not going to call that man and ask him. No, I ain't finna say I'm not. Because I could call him and ask him to pay for my hair, and he would love to do it. But that's why I'm like, what do I look like calling that somebody's husband? Why would somebody's husband marry my boyfriend? Why would somebody trap my husband into being their husband? I hate when people do that. Like, girl, I be putting my boyfriend in timeout, and then somebody gonna be healing his wounds. Girl, put that man down. Put my man down. Trying to teach him a lesson. Even though I didn't teach him the lesson, life taught him the lesson, and that's what matters, because he married her and realized, baby, love is me, okay? You can marry somebody else, but you ain't got no love if it ain't me. You ain't got no love if it ain't me. Okay, so, yeah. This what I'm thinking. I'm thinking, because I ran out of hair right here, I'm thinking we're going to put it on this way and then flip it up. And then let's see. Because I'm so upset. All right, so boom. That's what happens when you just go improvise. All right, so we're going to take this. Oh, maybe I could wrap it around. Very ghetto. Very ghetto. Okay. Okay. Nah, because I want a ponytail. See, I'm like, if it could just literally be the ponytail that I want it to be, that would be great. Nah, girl, it's giving get some more hair. It's definitely giving get some more hair. Because, yeah, I'm not going to be able to maneuver like this because it has the braid in the middle. It's definitely meant to be a ponytail. I'm so mad that I ran out of hair, though. This company ain't good for nothing. I ain't even going to say it like that because it's my fault that I guess it's my fault because I guess I started too low. Because, yeah, my braid ends right here. But if I would have, and I don't want to add any more hair because then it's just going to be extra hot. But, yeah, it was supposed to be, ooh. Hold on, I might have to add extra, but then it's just going to be so hot if I add an extra bundle. But, yeah, because if I pull it up, I don't like that I lose the length. So I guess it is supposed to stay down here so that way I can swing this ponytail. Yeah. So I guess at this point, I'm going to have to add some additional tracks to it. Okay, so maybe I don't have to add a full track to it. I can just, yeah, take a piece of another track and just take care of this part. So that way, yeah, it's not too full. So, yeah, I would definitely say braid and then wrap the hair around it. So that way it falls, it's longer. You might need more hair doing it this way. But then again, now that I think about it, I needed 2 bundles anyway. Because when I did wear this and just wrapped it around, because just think about it, if it was a ponytail like this, it was not enough hair. And it was too short. Yeah, for where? It just was not. I always needed 2 bundles. Now that I'm looking at this hair, yeah, I always needed 2 bundles. Always needed 2 bundles. Okay, so that's that. All right, y'all. So that's the update on my life, child, because that's all I got for now. I'm like, that's all the tea, juice, time, whatever the case may be. Yeah, because I'm like, it's almost 3, and I just needed to get started on expressing where we are at with our past trying to make its way into the future. Because I'm like, did Satan try to send his best man? Does he need to lose his best hitter? As I got my tripod and my baby hair edge brushes. That's what I'm looking at the situation now as. So yeah. Spread love, because that's what a real mod do. Keep it gangster. Look out for your people, because that's what real gangsters do. I know it's all love, baby. Kisses and toodles. KD is signing out until next time. I don't know if nobody told y'all. I'm here to tell y'all. God loves you. Jesus loves you. I love you. If you love them in turn, I promise you'll love yourself. Subscribe for the vibes, baby. See you next live.